Great victory. My goodness gracious, it's Randy Hales. Randy? Randy Hales on a leave of absence here. Randy, you've been on vacation, it looks like, and my goodness, this is not the way we're used to seeing you. Used to seeing him in a coat and tie here. You doing all right?
I'll get into that in just a minute. First of all, Dave, the reason you hadn't seen me here this morning is not a person in this world knew I was coming today. I just walked in the door. You say I'm on a leave of absence. Why don't you tell the people out here today why I'm on that leave of absence? Tell the people why I'm on that leave of absence.
Well, I don't want to get into that. This is not the place to talk about it, Randy. You know as well as I do it isn't, Corey. No, Corey.
How about you, Bruno? I don't know.
Come on, Randy.
To be honest, I don't know. But what is it?
Randy.
Everybody listen to me.
I know there's some trouble. Let me just say I'm glad to see you again, but let's talk about it.
Dave, you know, I thought this would be just like this because everybody back in the back behind closed doors in your weather office, what you do is you tell what's on your mind. Then when you come out here, you don't tell the truth. You're the company line, you protect everybody. But what I'm going to do today, everybody listen, I'm going to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and I'm going to expose a lot of things that's going around here. I'm going to expose a lot of things about this company.
Dave, what is
Randy?
Dave, what I have to say is that you know it and everybody here knows it, that from the time I was 10 years old, I wanted to be in professional wrestling. Everybody thought it was a joke. Everybody thought I didn't have a chance at all. Everybody thought it was funny, but I fooled them, didn't I, Dave? The reason I fooled them is I worked harder than anybody. I worked my brains out day in and day out.
Yeah, you did.
Quite frankly, I was smarter than everybody else, and I became from a 12-year-old kid selling programs to the person for the last 4 years been running this company. The highest rated TV show in the country is this show, is that right?
Yeah.
The only wrestling company that showed a profit the last 3 years is what company? This company, that's exactly right. And while I've been doing all the work, you know what's been happening? Let's talk about other people's contributions in this company.
Well, it takes a lot of people, you're right.
It's taken me for 3 years, only me, and everybody knows it. And I'm telling people here. Now, let's talk about the owners of this company. Let's talk about the owners of this company sitting in that big mansion on that big hill in Hendersonville. You hate them, Dave, just like everybody else, but you don't have the guts to say it. They drive their BMWs, right? They drive their Mercedes. They buy their yachts. Then what? How do they do it? The reason they do it, Dave, is that they're spending the millions of dollars I make for them in this company, and they don't share it with anybody else. How about Eddie Marlin? Stay away from me, Corey. How about Eddie Marlin? What is Eddie Marlin doing? Have you seen Eddie Marlin lately?
No. Now listen, and you know as well as I do, there have been some health problems in Eddie's family.
Well, the truth of the matter is Eddie got old and fat and lazy. What Eddie Marlin does, he sits on his couch. He sits on his couch. His wife sits on the other couch, and you know what? All they do is sleep and eat all day, and they spend more money on grocery bills than they paid me a week, and I'm sick of it. If your name's not Jarrett, and if your name's not Marlin, they don't care if you live and die around here, and that's the God's gospel, people. That's the God's gospel. And you know what it all did to me?
Randy.
All my hard work, you stay away from me. You know what all my hard work did? You know what? Have you ever been broke? Have you ever been broke, Dave?
Randy, no. Fortunately, I haven't. Randy, you got some problems.
Let me tell you what those
I didn't know it. Let's go back in the back.
Let me tell you what the problems are. I got evicted from my apartment. I got my car repossessed. I'm dead broke. You can have that because there's sure not any money in there. That's what happened, Dave. That's what happened.
Randy, I didn't know all of this. I didn't, and I'm your friend. Let's go talk about it, Corey. I'm not
going anywhere. After I left this, I didn't take a leave of absence. I told the people, I told them to shove it. I quit, and what's happened in the 5 weeks I've been gone? These shows are horrible, and you know it. The talents are horrible.
Randy?
Who's out here? People like Mr. Coffee. How about him? Everybody
Randy, I'm going to ask you to go to the back. All right, Randy. Now, look, calm down. You got some problems. Let's talk about it. If I have to, I'm going to ask security to take you back in the back, Randy.
You stay out of this because you're the only person in the world that's been good to me. But you know this needs to be said, and I'm going to say it. What are you going to do to get
I
me
said
out of here?
I am going to ask security if I have to. I don't want to do
Let me
that.
tell you,
Come on.
he's going to have security get me out of here. What have you ever done? What have you ever done? I've gotten my head busted out of this company. That's security. Bring the security on. You think they can do anything about it? I've gotten heads. What can they do to me? They gonna hit me? Are they gonna hit me? Are they gonna hit me?
Come on, Randy.
Y'all leave Randy alone. Let Randy go. Get him out of here.
Yeah, James, somebody come do it. Let's take a break.
I don't know what's going on here, but that's not Randy. You know, I've got a little girl who's 1 year old, and out of everybody in this wrestling business, when she turned 1, Randy was the only guy that gave my little girl a present for her birthday.
That's right, because who cares? Get out of here.
Hey, you
Come on.
If you don't talk about
Hey.
Now, Randy.
Randy.
You are the root of all my problems. I had money and I had cars too. I started associating with you.
Yeah!
You're the root of all.
What did I do, Randy? You worked hard at this business. How do you feel? How do you feel that I took all that from you? You took.
That's what Lawler and I talked about in that break. He
Well,
told
look what Lawler said. Lawler talks about my
started
kid.
having problems.
Lawler talks about 1 year old little babies, and I tell you what, that'll get your brains beat out. Billy, don't listen to him. Who's your friend here? Who's your friend?
You're certainly not. You were my friend when I was the boss and had a Cadillac. You darn sure hadn't been my friend. Have you called me?
Yes, I have, but you are never there. You don't answer your phone. You said you didn't want nobody from the wrestling business calling you. Even when I did call, you were never there,
Well,
Randy.
the truth of the matter is that you should kiss the ground I walk on, because if it wouldn't have been for me, Wolfie D, you wouldn't be nothing. You'd still be in the hood because I made you. What was made you 13?
Wait a second. You didn't make me. What you did is you gave me opportunity to carry the ball, and I ran with it.
Come on,
You hear
guys.
that, Wolfie D? That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying. You're nobody's friend. He's not been your friend. He made you like he said he did. Everything he says is true. You're the stinking liar right here. You're nobody's friend.
You don't need to be out here stirring nothing.
You're more of an idiot than he is. You're more of an idiot than he is.
Yeah,
He's more of an
yeah.
idiot. The whole time I've been around wrestling, he was the
he's the
biggest
idiot.
prima donna.
No, you're the
ever.
idiot.
You always came late. I hate both of y'all. You both. Or what? Did you like you were young? Did you do things wrong?
I've been your friend. He's a backstabber. He's a backstabber. He's nobody's friend.
Hey, Randy, turn around here and listen to me for a second. Listen to me for a second.
I'm not going to
Listen to me for just a
Am
second.
I right? Both of these guys
Hey,
are bums. They don't
Who's been
deserve being
friends with
around.
you? Who's been friends with your
I'm trying to tell you, I'm your friend. He's nobody's friend. Hey, he don't even know friend.
Hey, we still got it.
All right, that's it. That is it. Get him out of here. You two guys too. Both. Look,
Come on. I'm standing ready.
Come on.
I'm ready right now. I'm ready right now for you.
all right, now get out of here.
Everybody else
I
is
said it. We're taking a break. All right, it was.
Hey, listen, I've just talked back there to Randy Hales, and now he's, you know, everything that Randy said out there is true. He has lost his car, he's lost his job, he's lost everything. I'm going to make sure that Randy gets to these towns. Randy will be at the matches this week. He's going to be there Monday night. He's going to be, if I have to drive him there personally, I'll get him there. Do you understand?
Well-
Randy, I'm your only friend you got.
After talking to him and filling his head up with all that stuff and having him come down here today, interrupting the
I
program.
didn't have him come
Randy-
down
Well, you
anywhere.
talked
Randy
to him
is-
this past week. And
Randy is our
friend
friend too,
blame
and
me.
you need to keep him under control. Randy obviously needs some help. I'll try
Yeah,
to talk
he's-
to him when we get
I'll
off
tell you
air
who
here.
needs some help. Brian Christopher and Wolfie D, they're going to need some help Monday night. And handsome Jimmy Valiant, you better watch your step, pal. There's going to be a lot of guys in that battle royal with you Monday night. You could you could be carried out instead of walking out of there.
Oh boy.
That's right.
Do we have time?
Hey, Randy, come on. Come on, Randy.
They
Hey, no. Hey, come on, Randy. No. Hey, we got to get out of here.
Tell the people
Talk
what I was
about
telling
what
was the
now?
truth. Will you make sure they know?
I
that
told
I'm
them,
not
Randy.
saying the truth. It's Wolfie D, it's Brian Christopher, and these two people.
Randy?
Look at them.
No.
They come to TV every week. You know what they did? They tell me I like this and I like this and you shouldn't have this. Dave Brown thinks he's a big shot.
Okay,
at the
okay,
TV
Randy.
station. You think you're a big shot here?
Randy, come on.
This is
You
not
always
the
call me
time
to
for
your
this.
office after the TV
Don't
station,
do
after
this.
the TV show is
Come on,
over.
Randy.
You call me in your office. You call me in
Randy,
your
come on.
office.
Randy, you know that's not the way
Call me in
it
his
goes
office
down
every
now.
week.
Give us the
And
microphone.
he didn't say what he
Come
didn't
on.
like the show. He doesn't know nothing about wrestling.
We're out of time. We'll be back next week for Corey Macklin and for Jerry Lawler. I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.